Tearfully addressing the court, Teresa Adamos Pereda said that in humility and brokenness, I am sorry. She apologized to her friends and family, to her church family at St. Paul's Church, and to the family of her former employer, Dr. Robert Gatewood. Pereda sentenced this morning for being an accomplice in bilking millions of dollars from friends and family as part of an inheritance scam. She was also sentenced in another case for embezzling more than $1 million from her former boss between 2011 and 2019. During the hearing, Dr. Gatewood saying, "I felt she stabbed me in the back and pierced me through my heart. I felt betrayed." Public defender Brianna Kotke asking the judge for leniency, pointing out Pereda's cooperation and the disparity in sentences in other jurisdictions as compared to her clients. Pereda asking for mercy. "I have made some mistakes. I can't change, but I have changed so that I don't make the same mistakes." However, Assistant U.S. Attorney Maravik David asking the court to see the defendant not as a victim, but as a victimizer and a serial fraudster. In Dr. Gatewood's case, Pereda wrote a total of 284 fraudulent checks, getting away with over $1.1 million. In the case involving the inheritance scam, she was involved with fleecing at least 36 island residents out of $2.5 million. One of those victims was Nanette Senor, a caregiver for her elderly father and a disabled brother. She said she believed she was an easy target for Pereda. She told the court that when Pereda approached her about the inheritance scam in 2019, "I was thinking, gosh, I never asked for anything. I wonder if this is God's way of rewarding me for the things I've done to help my family." But when she found out about the scam, she said she felt so stupid and wondered what she did in her life to deserve this. Just before sentencing, District Court Judge John Connor said this case is stunningly distinct in the length of the embezzlement of Dr. Gatewood, the abuse of the trust and friendship that was involved, and then to turn to family and friends not just a few times, but dozens of times, and using religion to persuade people to give up hard-earned money when it had to be obvious. There's no question she knew this was a fraud because she became an active participant. Judge Connor sentenced Pereda to 8 years for the case involving the inheritance scam and 5 years for the embezzlement case involving her former employer. Both sentences are to run concurrently. She must also pay a total of $3 million in restitution for the victims in both cases. For Guam's News Network, Chris Barnett reports.